Morning, everybody. Thank you for coming out. We're going to go ahead and get started. Good morning. I'm Nathan Kelly with Blazer, and I'd like to welcome you to the grand opening of Heartwood at West New York. Many of you heard me say this before, but we chose the name Heartwood because it's the core of the tree. It's the strongest part. To us, the name embodies the belief that safe, high quality, and affordable housing is at the core of a family's economic and social stability, a child's potential for educational attainment, and a family or child's opportunity for economic upward mobility. We develop communities like Heartwood at West New York to further these core objectives. Now, we started the construction of this community in August of 2020 in the midst of a mounting COVID crisis. And through it all, our Blazer team worked diligently to manage the effects of the crisis and kept our business of delivering attainable, affordable housing to Houstonians moving forward. Representing Blazer with me today are members of our development, construction, and property management teams. They are Chris Cameron, Tina Fuller, Diane Capistron, Chad Hillman, Matt Fuquay, Henry Richardson, Eric Udick, Brian Henderson, and many others. I would also like to say a special thanks to our on-site team, Guadalupe Gill and Candace Metz, for all that they've done to see this property from completion to now being fully occupied and hosting so many families. Beyond Blazer, it took a lot of folks to bring this community from a conceptual idea to realization. So I'd like to thank the following partners that have helped us along the way. Our design team, including Mark Mukasey with Mukasey & Associates, and Tyler Ray with Ward Getz & Associates. Our nonprofit supportive housing partner, Jarvis Taylor of Education-Based Housing, and our longtime partner, friend, and lender, Valerie Williams with Bank of America. Members of the City of Houston's Housing and Community Development Department, Ray Miller, Ryan Bibbs, and Paul Yindymark, as well as Council Member Amy Peck and her team, including Liz Miranda, for all of their tireless effort and support. And finally, Mayor Sylvester Turner, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate all of the support each of these offices has lent us over the years in developing housing for Houstonians, and without you, we would not be able to bring Heartwood at West New York to fruition. Thank you all for being here today. It truly means a great deal to us. And with that, I'd like to turn it over to Director Bynum with the City of Houston's Housing and Community Development Department.
Thank you very much. What a beautiful day to go along with this very beautiful property. We want to thank you for coming out, and we're very excited about the city's participation in this new complex. Sitting here in the Cy-Fair School District, where 150 apartments will now provide living accommodations for families who can grow and thrive in this community. Part of my responsibility on this deal is to make sure we recognize the people who do all the heavy lifting at the City of Houston in Housing and Community Development. So once again, Ray Miller and his team, would you just wave your hands? I know Ray is back there. And as well as all of his team, and then all of the other members of Housing and Community Development who are here, who play another instrumental role that sit in the background. So if you would raise your hands and let them know that you're here. The City of Houston and Housing and Community Development is committed to investing in communities with amenities that foster a safe and healthy environment where families can grow. So now to share more information and more about the city's involvement, I'll turn it over to our mayor, Mayor Sylvester Turner.
Look, to Nathan and everyone that's present, the entire team, let me just congratulate everyone and thank you all for this development, this housing development, and especially during COVID. To start a development in August of 2020, when we pretty much were still in the heights of COVID, and to complete it is remarkable. So thank you so very much, Director Bynum, to you and to the entire team from Housing Community Development. Let me thank you for your leadership and what's taking place. And then, of course, we're in District A, so that's Councilmember Amy Peck, and Councilmember, it's good to be with you here. Look. Starting, and I've got you starting in June. Was it in August? June approval, August start.
Yes, sir.
And that's less than 2 years later. This beautiful 150 unit is now ready to go. And look, started leasing people last year, and now all of the units, from what I'm told, all of the units are 100% leased. So that speaks volumes. It also speaks to the need that exists within our city for housing, and there's a tremendous need for housing. So let me thank you. I do agree with you, Nathan. Housing is the center of everything. When people are housed in a quality housing, then everything else flows, because that becomes the center of any family. For all of us, we all benefit, not just at that family, but the entire city as a whole. So let me, in addition, let me thank Education-Based Housing, WLY, Blazer, Bank of America, Mark Mukasey, and everyone who played a pivotal role in helping us put attainable houses in areas that provide the best opportunities for residents to live. As a city, we continue to search for ways to improve the quality of life for every Houstonian in our city. And the city of Houston proudly contributed $2.35 million from the CDBG DR17 funding, and that's the Harvey Multifamily Program, towards the total cost of this property. And this development provides a holistic approach by offering after-school initiatives for children, adult education classes, career placement partnerships, health and wellness seminars, and other services at no cost to tenants. So it's not about just providing a roof and the walls and floor, but it's all the other things that families need in order to live and to thrive. And these past few years, we have seen just how close so many people, so many families have been to losing their homes. It's just good to be at a celebration where people, for example, have moved in to these 150 units, 100% occupied. That's just good news. And as a city, we are committed to keeping people in housing that is safe and affordable. And lastly, living here would be a game changer for many families and help alleviate some of their worries. It's not just people on the fringes who will be living here, but this complex will be home to emergency responders, to teachers, to many of the people that we view as being on the front line, who need quality housing. So it's not just those on the fringes, but so many people that we rely on each and every day to keep us all safe. So again, let me thank all of the persons who were instrumental in making this happen, and I do want to specifically thank my Housing and Community Development employees, Ray Miller, his entire team, but housing as a whole, because even in the midst of challenging circumstances like COVID, we continue to respond to the needs of the people in our city, and for that, I'm very grateful. Thank you. If you will, I am in District A, so I do want to return to District A. Councilmember Peck, don't you want to say something?
Thank you, Mayor, and thank you, Blazer, for this wonderful complex. I always get so excited when you guys build in District A because I know that it's going to be really great quality, and the programming that you have, too, is just always wonderful. So I'm really excited that you chose District A for this complex. And in District A, we want to keep people in our district and in our community, and this is a great opportunity to let people continue to live in District A, which I believe is the best district in the city of Houston. So I'm just really excited for this new community in our district. Thank you.
That includes our remarks this morning. Our community will be offering some on-site tours to everybody that's here, just so that you can take a look and see all of the wonderful amenities that we've got available to residents as well as the community at large. So thank you much for being here.